Hi. Welcome to World Information. Our today's topic is what is tsunami? What is tsunami? I believe you meant to ask about a tsunami. A tsunami is a series of ocean waves with very long wavelengths, typically several kilometers, caused by large-scale disturbances of the ocean, such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and landslides. These disturbances cause a rapid displacement of water, spreading out in all directions as a series of waves. Tsunamis can travel across entire ocean basins and can reach heights of up to 30 meters or more when they approach the shore. Tsunamis are extremely dangerous and can cause significant damage and loss of life, particularly in coastal areas. It's essential for people living in or visiting coastal areas to be aware of the risks and to know how to respond in the event of a tsunami warning or alert. Tsunamis are typically caused by large-scale disturbances of the ocean, which can include earthquakes. A tsunami can be generated by an undersea earthquake, particularly if the earthquake is of a magnitude greater than 7.0 and is located in a shallow area of the ocean. The earthquake causes a rapid displacement of water, spreading out in all directions as a series of waves. Volcanic eruptions. A volcanic eruption can also cause a tsunami if it occurs near or under the ocean. The eruption can cause a sudden displacement of water, which then generates a tsunami. Landslides. Large landslides or rockfalls near or under the ocean can also generate a tsunami by causing a rapid displacement of water. Once a tsunami is generated, it can travel across entire ocean basins and can reach heights of up to 30 meters or more when it approaches the shore. The speed and size of the tsunami depend on the size and location of the disturbance that generated it. It's important to note that not all earthquakes or volcanic eruptions generate tsunamis, and not all tsunamis are large enough to cause significant damage. If you are referring to the effectiveness or destructive power of a tsunami, then it can be extremely effective or destructive. Tsunamis can cause widespread damage and loss of life, particularly in coastal areas. The effectiveness of a tsunami depends on a number of factors, including the size and location of the disturbance that generated it, the distance the tsunami has to travel, the depth of the water along the path of the tsunami, and the shape and composition of the coastline that the tsunami is approaching. When a tsunami approaches the coast, the first wave is often not the largest. Subsequent waves can be even larger and more destructive. Tsunamis can also cause damage to buildings and infrastructure well inland from the coast if the waves are powerful enough. It's important to note that the effectiveness or destructive power of a tsunami can be mitigated by effective warning systems, evacuation plans, and other preparedness measures. By taking these steps, communities in coastal areas can reduce the risk of damage and loss of life from tsunamis. There are actually several different types of tsunamis, which can be classified based on their characteristics and the way they are generated. Here are some of the most common types of tsunamis. Tectonic tsunamis. These are the most common type of tsunami, and they are generated by large-scale undersea earthquakes or tectonic activity. Tectonic tsunamis can travel across entire ocean basins and can be extremely powerful. Volcanic tsunamis. These are tsunamis that are generated by volcanic activity, such as an underwater volcanic eruption or landslide. These tsunamis are generally smaller and less powerful than tectonic tsunamis. Meteorological tsunamis. These are tsunamis that are generated by meteorological events, such as severe thunderstorms or hurricanes. These tsunamis are often smaller and less powerful than tectonic tsunamis, but they can still be dangerous. Landslide tsunamis. These are tsunamis that are generated by large-scale landslides or rockfalls near or under the ocean. These tsunamis can be very powerful and can cause significant damage and loss of life. Man-made tsunamis. These are tsunamis that are generated by human activity, such as the explosion of an underwater nuclear device or the collapse of a large dam. These tsunamis are relatively rare, but they can still be extremely destructive. It's important to note that all types of tsunamis can be dangerous, and it's important for people living in or visiting coastal areas to be aware of the risks and to know how to respond in the event of a tsunami warning or alert. However, a tsunami can cause various physical and environmental changes that may serve as warning signs. Some of the signs that a tsunami may be imminent include a noticeable and rapid rise or fall in sea level, If you notice the sea level rising or falling rapidly and unexpectedly, this may be a sign that a tsunami is approaching. Unusual ocean behavior. If you notice unusual ocean behavior, such as a sudden and strong current or a series of waves coming in very quickly and one after the other, this may be a sign that a tsunami is approaching. Sounds of approaching water. If you hear the sound of rushing water or the sound of the ocean approaching when you are on the coast, this may be a sign that a tsunami is approaching. Earthquake. If you experience an earthquake, particularly a large one that lasts for more than 20 seconds, and you are on or near the coast, this may be a sign that a tsunami is imminent. If you experience any of these warning signs, it's important to seek higher ground immediately and follow any evacuation orders or guidance from local authorities. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe.